Hi everybody, Mattias here. Let's face it, we all want to write memorable melodies. But as a beginner, it's super hard to know what to do with all the notes, scales, chords, not to mention all the possibilities we have in our DAWs. You're probably overworking your melody and juggling too many things at the same time. So let's get into our send focus, zoom out and look at what makes a melody memorable. Most top chart melodies are simple and repetitive, with repeating rhythmic or melodic motifs. But you need to know when to repeat your phrases and when to change. Our ears love repetition, to an extent. Too much repetition will make your melodies sound super boring, so it's a fine line. So now, when should you repeat and when should you make changes to your melody? Let's take a look at a real-world sample and create a simple song verse. Right, so first up we need a simple chord progression, and in this sample we will use F sharp minor to an A major to a D major chord. And we will also add a 9 to all these chords, so we will have like... Now, first thing here, we create a simple motif, and the motif goes something like that. And on the second repetition, we play the same thing again. And now the third time, we make a change to the melody. And with the chords. And now, since we played this same melodic phrase 2 times in a row, the third time we make a change, so we don't repeat this stuff too many times. So in conclusion, we're making 2 repetitions of the main melody, and then we swap it out and make a change, so it's not going to get boring. So let's get a backing track going here in BITWIG Studio and record our melodic idea. Okay, so let's now analyze what happened here on the verse. The first part here, we have our first repetition of the melody. So let's make that in one color. So that's our first repetition of the melody. Then we have the repetition. And now the third time we change things a little bit here. We're still having a little bit of that motif, melodic idea, but it's played in different notes. And we're also changing the chords a little bit. So instead of playing F sharp minor to A and to the D, we're instead playing the D, E, and F sharp minor. So let's listen to that part. And then our final eclectic part before we get into the chorus. And then we have that melodic dubstep drop. So in conclusion, we repeat our melody phrase here 2 times, then on the 3rd time we make some changes so that our song or melody will not sound that boring. Now we also make use of the syncopation that I played here on the 3rd part for our last 4th part here, but a little slight different thing here happening in the melody and the chords. So let's play the whole piece again and looking at the notes here. Da-da-do-do-do. And then we have the drop. And something like that for the chorus. And yeah, you get the idea how to create a simple verse like this. And the key here is to keep it simple, make repetitions, and make changes when you have repeated these things maybe 2 times. And then on the 3rd time you switch things up. So your home assignment this week is to make a few melodies like this, select some chord progression to begin with, and create your motif. Elaborate that motif into your melody by repeating maybe 2 times and changing on the 3rd time. And also make a switch on the 3rd time that your phrase repeats, like we did in this example here. Right, so I hope this video gave you some inspirational tips on how to write more memorable melodies. Please let me know in the comments any questions or feedback you might have. Now you can continue and watch my next video on composition. See you in the next video. My name is Mattias. Bye.